Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's me, Sharon from Doll Miniverse, and today I'm going to be showing you how I crocheted these mini dresses for the Zuru My Mini Baby Doll series. Like a lot of you, I have accumulated quite a few of these dolls and I'm finding them quite the addiction. So I wanted to come up with some way that would be really cute to dress them, and this pattern is really super easy. So let's get started. I'm using just normal 2K knit wool yarn. It's nice and tightly spun, this one, with a little metallic thread through it. There's all different colours of pinks and purples through there, so I'm hoping that I'll get a bit of a mix in this little dress. So I'm using a 2mm crochet hook. You're going to need scissors and also your little baby doll. The pattern that I'm showing you today is just one that I have devised myself. I'm starting off with a simple slip stitch. So the pattern will probably depend on your tension, so you may need to tweak it a little bit depending on your tension or the yarn that you're using. So I'm going to start off by a chain of 12. So when we have our 12, we're going to turn our work around into a circle shape, and we're going to put the hook back through the first stitch and pull the yarn through as a slip stitch just to join the beginning and the end and give us a little hoop. I'm going to chain one, and we're going to do a little row of single crochet right the way around. Single crochet is where we just enter into the stitch and pull the yarn over and back through and over and back through the two stitches. When we come to the end of that row, I'm just going to join the beginning and the end again with another slip stitch. This time we're going to chain two, and we're going to do the next round as double crochet. This time I'm going to increase in each stitch, which means we're going to double crochet into every stitch as we go around this next circle. So at the moment we have 12 stitches. By the end of this row we're going to have 24. Continue until the row is complete. Once you've completed all of your double crochet with increase, we're just going to join again with a slip stitch. Where we've done the slip stitches here is going to form our back seam of our dress. At this stage we're going to chain one, and we're going to single crochet into the next two stitches. Then we're going to chain two. Then we're going to skip the next 8 stitches, and that is going to be for our first armhole. So we count 8 of these V-shaped stitches, and we go into the next one with our crochet hook. Yarn over, pull through, and this is going to be our first single crochet of after the armhole, and we're going to do a total of 4 here. So that was 1, 2, this stage we're going to chain 2 again, and we're going to skip 8 stitches again for our second armhole. And go into the one after the 8th stitch and stitch it as a single crochet, and then do the next one as a single crochet, and that is us met up with where we started the previous row. At this stage we're going to do chain 2, and we're going to do a row of double crochet, and we're going to increase in every other stitch. So the first stitch we're going to do yarn over through the stitch, pull it through and through, and I'm going to go yarn over and back through the same stitch, and that is 2 double crochet in that one stitch. Then for the next stitch I'm going to do 1 double crochet, for the next stitch we're going to do 2 double crochet again, and back to 1 double crochet for the next stitch. The first row after forming the armholes is always the most tricky of these. Just make sure you get into every stitch. Take your time, there is no hurry. So we're going to complete that entire round by increasing in every other stitch. So we're double crocheting twice into one stitch, and then once into the next stitch, then twice, then once, the whole way around that row. So when we've done that, our work will look something like this, and we're just going to join it up with a slip stitch as we did in the previous rows. And here we're going to chain 2 again. And this time we're going to do a row of double crochet around our work. We're not going to increase or decrease, we're just double crocheting in each stitch right the way around. So a nice simple row. And when we're done with that row, we're going to join our 2 ends with a slip stitch. We go through the stitch in the previous, at the beginning of the row, sorry, and we pull a slip stitch through, and at this stage we're ready to pull the yarn on through. You can cut your yarn. And at this stage we just need to work in the ends and try it on our baby doll. So this is a pattern that I have been working on for some time myself. I devised it myself with practicing over and over, trial and error. I'm not an expert crocheter by any means, and I don't claim to be. I've only learned to crochet myself at the beginning of this year. So I just thought I'd share with you this little dress that has worked for me, and I hope it works for you too. So the dress has come out all purple. I don't get any of the other colour tones that were in my yarn, I suppose because it's such a small piece of work. So that was the only disappointing thing about this yarn. I didn't get any pinks in it. It's all sort of a dusky purple colour, but it's a good fit and it's really cute, and the pattern is really easy to follow, and you can do it in whatever colour or yarn that you like. So I'm going to show you, this is the yarn that I was using. As you know, there's other colours that were available, but we got the the dusky pink. But this is all the colours that I have come up with so far. And yeah, they look really, really cute. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment or emoji below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.